Shout out to Kop-Ish.
Shout out to Kopish,
keep
guys.
all the good work
The
up.
two legends, Emil Heskey, Howard Gill. Can't get much better than that, guys. Yeah. You know what to do now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm with legends, guys.
Kop-Ish.
Oh, I can talk now. I can talk now, yeah? We're live, yeah? I can talk now. I'm allowed to speak again, yeah? I'm allowed to speak again. Okay, I may speak now. Last few days, make sure Cal's not on the stream. Cal, don't speak about Chiesa until the medical's done. Cal, don't speak about Chiesa until he's signed. Cal, don't speak about Chiesa until he's made his debut. Huh? Huh? Hey. Hey. Hello, people. Where's my manners? First and foremost, shout out to everyone in the chat. Thank you all for watching, tuning in, and listening. If you haven't already, please do smash that like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and leave a comment. First and foremost, just get our Italian flags in the comments, guys. You just signed Federico Chiesa for a fee of around 12.5 million, including add-ons. Italian flags in the chat, please, people. Italian flags in the chat. Big up, Matt. Go subscribe to the Matt One Show. I wouldn't go as far as saying the curse is broken. Shout out to Uncle Rod's. Go and subscribe to Uncle Rod. Shout out to Glasgow Red TV. Go and subscribe to Glasgow Red TV. I wouldn't say the curse is broken yet. I wouldn't go that far. Simply because he's not a person who I said at the beginning of the summer I wanted, even though I have been on record numerous times over the years saying how highly I rate Chiesa and I'd love him to be a Liverpool player. I still won't go as far as saying the curse is broken yet, but we're in a good place. It's a good start. Federico Chiesa has officially signed for Liverpool Football Club. He's going to be wearing the number 14 shirt, formerly worn by our previous captain, a winning captain in Jordan Henderson. So he's got big shoes to fill with regards to the number. I'll tell you what, as far as signings go, this is excellent. We needed depth for the right attack. We have that depth, but he can also play on the left-hand side as well. We've got a Swiss Army knife of a winger, and we've got said player for such a low fee. A player with international experience, Champions League experience. This is a fantastic signing, guys. Don't let rivals try and play this one down. I'm not saying this one signing takes us to the league or Champions League. I'm also not going to do that. But please, people, don't let rivals downplay this signing. This is an excellent signing, people. Such a good signing. Such a good signing. I know people speak about injury record, etc. But in terms of how much football he's played over the last couple of years since he's had that injury, it's pretty acceptable. His goal return, pretty acceptable. In a team that wasn't lauded for being the most attacking team, he can shoot with both feet. He can cross with both feet. He can dribble on both sides. He's strong. He's quick, agile. The kid is excellent. Now, I know people say, oh, what about Italians at Liverpool and all that? What about Italians in the Premier League? Let's not tar everyone with the same brush, eh? Let's give him his chance. He deserves that from us, surely. This is an excellent signing. The rumour salary, not that I care about this stuff, to be honest, but the rumour salary is between 85 and 115 grand a week. Again, for a player of his quality, his profile, peanuts in my opinion. Absolute peanuts. We're eating good. We're eating good. And I want to ask you guys, what's your expectations for him? What's your expectations? Because I'm gonna put my neck out on the line with this one. And I mean this with no disrespect to any other player who plays for Liverpool Football Club, because I know sometimes it's always construed as disrespect to someone else. It's not meant to be disrespect. I genuinely believe if Chiesa comes in and hits the ground running, in my opinion, and stays fit, he will be our starting left winger potentially. I think Mo's got right-hand side locked up, but he could become our starting left winger. That is no disrespect to Diaz, who's had a very good start to the season. No disrespect to Gakpo, who's never had a good run in the team at left wing. But for me, at his best, Chiesa is one of the best wingers in world football. And I will not be arguing with anyone on that. At his best, Chiesa is one of the best wingers in world football. And him and Salah on the right-hand side is fantastic depth. Fantastic depth. Him playing on the left, if a Gakpo or Diaz was unavailable for whatever reason, fantastic depth. This is all I've been screaming about. We have real competition for Mo Salah right now. Real competition. We have real depth at right-hand side of attack. The depth on the left-hand side has always been there. I tell you what, you can do a hell of a lot worse than Chiesa as a depth squad player. And I just want to delve into this, because my expectations for Chiesa are pretty high. But what I do want to do is bring up a couple of images on the screen. The first one I'm going to bring up is this. So this is what I believe is everyone's perceived starting 11 if everyone's fit at the moment. So I'm just going to read it out for anyone who's listening. So Alisson Becker, Trent at right back, Konate Virgil at centre back, Robbo left back, Gravenberch and McAllister, Salah, Szoboszlai, Diaz and Jota. Now, I'm not saying we've got the perfect starting 11. I'm not even saying we've got the best starting 11 in the league. But I don't think, apart from DM, and I will maintain this, apart from the DM spot, I would say there's no glaring weaknesses in that team. Could we improve at left back? Yes. Could we improve a left wing? Yes. Could we improve the number 10 potentially? Yes. But in terms of glaring weaknesses, for me, there aren't any. There aren't any. But this is where it gets really fun now. This is where it gets really, really fun. I always say this. You're only as good as your squad. Starting 11s rarely start. Best starting 11s rarely start. This is our current second string 11. Kelleher in goal. Conor Bradley, Joe Gomez, Jarell Kwanzaa, and Tsimikas. Endo or Morton. I've got Endo in here because he's slightly more experienced, and the club were looking at moving Morton on, so I don't know how highly he features on Slot's list. And Curtis Jones in the double pivot. Right wing, as we know, our new boy, Chiesa. In the 10, Harvey Elliott, Gakpo on the left, and Darwizzi up front. Guys, the depth is depthing. The depth is getting better. And this signing is so good for us. So good. That second string 11 in cup competitions or when our players need rest is excellent. Now, I'm going to be real with you guys. It's the 29th of August. We've got what? Is it just tomorrow? Tomorrow's a deadline day, right? Tomorrow's a deadline day. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to tell you straight. I still want a centre-back. And I'm not even going to say the word defensive midfielder. I'm not going to say those words. I'm going to say a defensive-minded midfielder. Because it's obvious Klopp, I just keep on saying Klopp. It's obvious Slot doesn't want an out-and-out destroyer. But he does want someone who's a bit more switched on defensively, but is still also good on the ball going forward as well. I think that's achievable between now and tomorrow. I think that's achievable. Does it happen? Time will tell. But I think it should happen. It needs to happen. It needs to happen. Now, there's names floating about. There's people saying, sign this person, sign that person. Again, only time will tell. But we've got Chiesa in through the door now, and it's a big signing. A player who has massive potential to go even further in his career. We've seen what he's done for Juventus. We've seen what he's done for Italy. If he can and Fiorentina, if he can replicate anything like that for Liverpool, then we are on to a great situation. A great situation. In my opinion, the addition of Chiesa potentially gives us the best attacking depth in the league. I know Chelsea may argue with that, but in terms of striker, I don't think Chelsea can talk to Jota. I don't even think they can talk to Nunes, if I'm going to be honest. On the wings, no one touches Salah for Chelsea. No one touches Salah. Diaz, again, whether he's a cup of tea or not, I still think he'd probably start at Chelsea right now. So in terms of attacking depth, I think we're the best suited in the league. Goalkeeper depth, probably say the same as well. If we are able to go and sign a centre-back and we're able to sign a defensive-minded midfield, I may be on board with saying we have the best defensive depth and top 2 or top 3 for midfield depth. We are getting there. Should we have moved quicker in the market, in the window? Absolutely. But we're getting there. And if we're able to make those signings between now and the close of play tomorrow, then we'll be laughing. But a lot happens from now. In terms of this being our second signing of the window, even though it's our first signing for a player who's actually coming to the club straight away, signing Mama and signing Chiesa are 2 very, very good acquisitions. You would say the goalkeeper wasn't necessarily needed. However, it's still a good signing. Chiesa was a player that was needed. If we are able, by any sort of miracle, to pull off 2 more signings before the end of the window, I think we can win the league, providing they're the right players. But when I tell you guys, I'm over the moon with this signing. I've been a massive Chiesa fan for years now. I never thought we'd sign the guy, but we have. He's Liverpool's player, wearing a number 14 shirt, coming at a low transfer fee, which again, I think is so important as well, because it takes a lot of the pressure off him. No one's expecting him to come in and be a starter. No one's expecting too much from him outside of Liverpool. Coming in without that sort of pressure can only, in my opinion, help. I'm seeing Mr. Dare I say it, say 10 goals, 10 assists in all competitions. I think that would be a good start. I think that's an acceptable target, in my opinion. 10 and 10. I think that's acceptable. Shout out Jamie. No, today's actually my day off, but it's meant to be my day off, but I'm ending up streaming more than I ever have. Got another one coming at 5, guys. We've got the Champions League draw live, so we'll be live at 5 p.m. as well. May have something before that as well, just trying to confirm a few things. So yeah, it's a busy day, but it's a fun day, right? Because we've just signed someone. I didn't think we'd be signing a winger this window. Came into the window saying we needed a winger. I didn't think we'd sign one. And look, we've on here and in the community, we've really got on top of Richard Hughes. Said he's looked incompetent. The Zubimendi situation wasn't a good look for the club. Haven't signed anyone, but have been selling people. Reacted and moved late in the window. But if we're going to be consistent, if we're going to be fair, this is a brilliant signing, and Richard Hughes should get a lot of credit. We cannot sit here and criticize someone when they do wrong and then not praise them when they do right. Richard Hughes has done very well here. To get a player of that quality for this cheap, to shore up the depth that we've got, can't complain at all. Cannot complain at all. So yes, people, I don't know about you guys, but I'm over the moon. I'm over the moon. As I said, we may be back. Well, we'll definitely be back at 5. We may be back before that. So make sure you switch on the notification bell. Smash the like button if you haven't already. And people, going to keep it short and sweet because we will discuss it in more detail later. Chiesa is a Liverpool player. We have depth at right wing. What more do we need for the window, and who would you guys like to see come through the door before the deadline shuts? Smash the like button, people. till I see you a bit later. Stay safe, stay blessed. We're Kopish. We're out, people. Take care.